so starting out very simple, just create one hit here. Okay, actually backing up a bit, putting a limiter here. One return track. That will give us both reverb and delay. Start there somewhere. Right, so I like that FM, clean FM sound that Opal has, and I would like to use dyad for some type of bass line. And I'm getting ahead of myself already. Can you imagine? Because we need some things. I'm gonna use pluck as a sound source for the Max for Live mono sequencer. And this is gonna be our kind of melodic starting off point. And the reason why I have to go through here now before going here is that you see it has quite a few modes. So we're gonna use maybe Lydian or Dorian, right? Dorian. So, right, with that out of the way, now we can go in here, because this is a modern plugin, whereas this one is the mono sequencer is older, so the older one doesn't correspond to the Live 12 thing here. This one does. So it has all of those. But what did we say? Dorian. C Dorian, right? All right. Now let's create some notes. Whoa. Some signs maybe. And by the way, I have no idea what I'm doing. What I'm going to do. Let's make this a bit slower. Did I say bass line with dyad? Because this is quite cool, but it's not a bass line. Do I ruin this and make a bass line, or do I continue with this and maybe ruin the video by not knowing how? Well, whatever. Let's just move on with what we have here. And okay, so the pluck, the mono sequencer. Let's generate some notes in C Dorian, like so. Conform to scale. Let's listen to only it with this kick. So it plays all of these 16 steps. Let's take some down. Something like that, maybe. Take this to 8 notes because I want this delay to shine, or give it some breathing room. Sure, let's hit random on these other ones too. Duration, velocity, octave, but we're gonna take the percentage down quite a bit, like so. Repeat, we're going to give it some, this is ratchet, right? We're going to give it some, but not random, because it's going to get out of hand. So I will just take one. I will keep it at that. Right, cool. So this has 12 patterns that we can use. So I will copy this first one, paste it here. And I'll start pulling these ones down to odd steps. And by odd, I just mean not 16. And we're going to set this counter not to you know, going from 1 through 16 straight, but drunk. So now we have a very unpredictable sequence here, which is cool. If we should want later on into this session, you know, to revert to something more straightforward, we have it here. So that's one of the beauties of working like this. You can, you know, if you want to talk about A sections and B sections, this is a good way of incorporating that as well. So, right, let's see what it sounds like together with our dyad. Starting to sound pretty good already, I think. So with our sequence here, meaning, you know, the rhythmic and the tonal part kind of set as far as this sequence goes, let's modulate some parameters. I'm going to use module because it's very good. I want to move this pick around here, right? With this one. So we can map it to the intensity. Actually, I'm going to use the second one so that it gives me access to this thing. Intensity and position. And these ones I will pull around like something like that. Give it 15 steps. And let's have a listen. Let's do the decay too. Nice. So let's do that same, actually no. Let's map these depths of the first, again, starting with the second, to a second instance of module, pulling these up and down. Right, let's make it a bit slower. And I want to use roar, but before that we're going to insert a limiter. And I'm going to use this limiter because I like how this saturation works on pluck. All right, so this is our static sound, and roar will be our mutable sound. Yeah, not mutable sound, but roar has this amazing matrix, and you know, why not use it? So we will go bit crusher and use the envelope follower on it. So let's have a listen to this. Solo that. That's pretty cool. This decay is a bit short. Sure, that's good. And let's, while we're here, use module instead of something here to talk to this filter frequency. Right, I made this quarter notes instead. I might actually see what this does too to make this one. That's nice. Almost ready to move on to the fourth track, but we haven't done anything on this one yet. So let's do the same thing here. Let's create another pattern. Nice. Right, so not selecting, you select the parameter here and you pull these ones to affect the actual steps. And if you don't pull these, then you just affect whatever is going on here. But I like this. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. And what I don't really like in Opal is I can't get any nice sounding snares out of it. So let's wait with the snare. Let's go chiral, because let's put some harmony in here. Some chords, some pads. Let's give it reverb. Right, and yeah, all of these are external sequencers. And the only way to do chords really like that I found is in a program called Numerology, but we'll save that for another video, and we will do the next best thing, which would be this stacks, right? So make this long, create 4 chords. We did that already, so we will listen to this and change this progression as we're listening. Nice. Didn't see that coming. Pretty good. Yeah, I will leave that. Well, this looks wrong. All right, something like that. Yeah. Let's put an LFO on the bend. We'll make it go up, and I set it to 4 because this is 16 bars and I want it to open up at the end of every chord. So we'll give this some shark fin stuff. This is down, I want up. You see, so it keeps closed at the beginning and at the end it opens. So let's listen to what that does. Nice. hats. Right, and we're going to use the mono sequencer for that again. And I will set this to pink noise or loop noise because white noise grays these two out, or this one I don't care about, but this one. And I want access to it. I give it some value. I set the envelope to something like that and give that some value too. And we will neglect all of those or ignore all of those except the velocity. All of those. 3 out of, it turns out 3 out of 5 we will use, but I'm not sure yet about this repeat. Let's listen to this. Turn off the filter. Yeah, right, this. Let's try the repeat. Yeah, let's make this drunk. And let's pull these. Right, copy that. Paste. Here we'll make it more. Right, now snare time. So on this type of FM drum kit, I have found what really complements this is a Lindrum snare. And this is just a simple pattern, so no need for a fancy sequencer. We'll just drag it straight into the piano roll like. Well. Hats are on my nerves. Let's make it 8 notes maybe. Yeah. I guess that's all I wanted to talk about. So using sequencers to create several patterns that you later can automate or, you know, map to your controller and take out your entire arrangement like that. For the chords, I wouldn't change this, but that's I would mess with these instead. Also, you know, automating over a long time or again mapping to your controller, and yeah, that's how I would go about it. Maybe. Yeah, you know, this snare Doesn't have to be that dry. We can try also this jolt thing on top of the entire kit. Let's solo it and listen. That's quite nice. Right, so I hope you had fun. I had fun. I will see you in the next video. Take care.